12 now on ESPN+. Check them out, the Mountaineer Maniacs. They are here in full force, putting in work. And part of the pageantry that is college basketball on display as West Virginia welcomes 14th ranked TCU to Morgantown.
More confident than you would think for a team that has not won a game yet in Big 12 play.
Well, one big reason is this crowd tonight here at the Coliseum. You heard them. They are loud and they are proud. TCU with a basketball to start things off. Ball loses the handle, gathers it, and is off the mark. Mitchell fights for it.
Because you got to take care of it on the offensive end, and your shot selection is important as far as quick shots.
Top of the key, Stevenson off the dribble. Thought about the step back, thought better of it. Mitchell controls and travel.
Even in the half court, really solid. They're going to keep things in front, but pressure you at the same time.
Miller fading away, knocks it down. So it'll stay here. It's only one turnover so far for the Mountaineers. Stevenson looking to find his rhythm.
Hopefully he was humble. You know, he got a technical in the K-State game that changed it in the opener in Manhattan, and then one in Stillwater that changed the game as well. And so his demeanor hopefully is better.
By far our best finisher around the rim. Does it with his left hand there. Miles takes the back door to two.
You see right there the team, it's defense first, and those two guys really guard, especially on the ball out front defensively.
Tied at 4 early on. Mitchell going to try to break it, and does.
Dixon, with the words he uses, how fast that they are playing, but that's a great coach, adjusting to his personnel and playing in a way that makes them successful.
Couldn't like that turnover, and he can't like that result. Years, and off the bench is Jacoby Wells. The preseason player of the year controls on the left wing with 6 on the shot clock, working on Matthews. Butter. Mike Miles, 4 early on with 13:41 left in the first half. Miles elevates for that pass and has it knocked away by Johnson. Again in transition. Finishes.
Rid of it. Force the turnover, and they get some transition points.
Another turnover, second straight for the Mountaineers. Tic-tac-toe pass in the lob, and Matthews hammers it home. Morgantown.
A legitimate post threat that you can throw it into. Also a tremendous offensive rebounder, as he's #1 in the Big 12 in that category.
4 straight empty possessions for TCU. And a fulfilling possession again. Step to the hole, knocked away by Jimmy Bell Jr. Johnson goes in transition. Wells deflects it from the corner. Matthews too strong. But Jimmy Bell Jr. around the glass, making his presence felt early on. With a big smile, heads to the bench with his team up 13.
And you tell him, be smart defensively. You can be in the right spots and be sound, but do not reach and stay away from that third.
Backdoor cut, big-time play by Miller. Miller and Miles, the only 2 Horned Frogs to make field goals. Whistle on the floor.
There was a little bit of drop-off on the back end, so every once in a while you had a semi-breather. And they were talking about none in this league.
Toussaint, no breather there, but finds his way out of a double team. And it ends with Jimmy Bell Jr. in another field goal. 15-point advantage for West Virginia, 13-2 run. Teardrop off the window for Baugh. Another shot off the dribble, another miss. Miles finds Miller, who glides to the hole for 2 off the window.
Against K-State when he had those 11 assists. His eyes are just up. He's seeing the floor so well. He's seen plays develop before they occur.
Wow, great cut and a great find. Toussaint sharing the wealth this time, finding Matthews backdoor.
The main thing they just got to start shoring up taking care of the ball. It's been a little bit better here the last couple of minutes.
West Virginia shooting 60% from the floor on the night. Wagee with the left hand.
Now, one of the things, Stevenson has shot the ball well so far tonight, but right there, see how short he was with the ball? Look at that. That's
up and under. That's a good looking play.
That is a...
Toussaint banging with Miles. Couple of big-bodied guards. Exchange blows, and Johnson jets to the hole with the left hand.
And speaking of guys, Pete, that have been overall field goal shooting.
Cork. Nice move under the basket. Not even close, but following up from Ball. It'll stay here with 9 on the shot clock.
I love it when you have Ball and Miles out there. You have two guys with their eyes up, constantly surveying the floor.
Quick off the inbounds, and that is... Mitchell controls on the left wing. Keedy Johnson have to hurry with 5 on the shot clock, working on Miles. Fading away, got it!
West Virginia, not to force the pace in that situation off that quick shot.
Seth Wilson into the games. He is a marksman. Glides to the hole, off the glass, high and in! On the shot clock, Coles controls. Shahade Wells between his legs. Here's O'Bannon spinning to the hole, creates space, and drills it. 5 on the game clock. Johnson splits the defense. Got his own rebound and tried to finish and was denied. And West Virginia heads to the locker room with a surprising 15-point lead. Him on his back and continue to do some stuff scoring-wise. Aaron pass by Stevenson for Bell. Misses him again. We go the other way. Ball! Statue of Liberty slam! Stevenson wants it off the dribble. He gets it.
Jumper, and the release is high too with Stevenson.
Ball finds a cutting Miles. And that's just the communication you talked.
It was almost like a quarterback throwing to a spot because he knew his receiver was going to be there.
And 3 is teed up by Emmett Matthews. Matthews looking to make it 2 straight. The lefty, clang. Lampkin. How about that with footwork and finesse to the hole?
Wow.
Transferred from West Virginia to Washington. Now Matthews back in Morgantown. Says, I don't know why I ever left. Lampkin looking for more underneath. And converts and gets the foul. Extended pressure once again from TCU. What's the thinking behind that? Mitchell thought about a 3 and knocked it down.
I hesitate.
Matthews feeling it. Toussaint powers his way to the hole. Rather, Keedy Johnson, and converts.
So allows Johnson to attack in space. That's great offense.
And he has attacked his way to 12 points on 4 of 6 shooting. Miles gets free, quiets the crowd.
Smooth right there.
Off the heel, Jimmy Bell Jr. gets the offensive board and is rejected underneath. Miller with the swat. Toussaint with the 3. Toussaint crossing over Miller, not getting much space. The Iowa transfer muscles his way to the hole, and Jimmy Bell Jr. follows the miss with a slam.
Well, this is a strong drive from Toussaint, and even though he doesn't get it to go, because you force the help and draw the big over,
Division I level.
Yeah, 146 offensive rebounds a year ago at that JUCO level, but he moves really good. He's got excellent feet for a big guy.
Whew, talk about know-how. Mike Miles. Free throws for Keedy Johnson. That's been a real bright spot tonight for the Mountaineers. After struggling all season long from the charity stripe, they are 12 of 14. And Miles is still balling. 50 in the corner. Rims out, but that's the ball movement that we have not seen this season from the Mountaineers. Wow. Miller waits on it for two. Town. James Okonkwo into the basketball game. You just saw him with the basketball. Keedy Johnson pulling up from the elbow after a little tussle. Knocks it down.
This possession.
Will Stevenson be the guy? 10 on the shot clock. Toussaint says, let's go. Finds Emmett Matthews, who makes no mistake with the... Miles from deep is fouled. Woo, is this guy cool?
Three-point shot that West Virginia has fouled today. And Toussaint, did he come onto the shooter a little bit?
Johnson extends the lead to 6 and scores his 17th and 18th points of the night from the free throw line. O'Bannon pump fakes, finds Coles gliding to the hole off the glass. Great cut. Pump fakes the pass and finds Johnson. 3 on the shot clock. Stevenson launches. Miles ahead to Coles. That's the fast break game that makes TCU so good.
Did that.
These teams trading blows. West Virginia has certainly taken TCU haymakers. TCU has made 7 of their last 9. But Jimmy Bell says we're still here.
You got to do it when it's convenient. You can't leave the basket unprotected.
Bell, that dunk, their first field goal in over 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Toussaint, make drive. 8-point advantage. Ball in a hurry, converts to J. Quick timeout taken by TCU. Trying to rep down the stretch. Toussaint with that cat-like quickness keeps it going. 4 straight. The lead is back down. Goes to Keedy Johnson.
1 minute to play.
Johnson loses the basketball, but they're going to say he was whacked by Jacoby Coles first.
Who has an excellent ball club. You're talking about a ball club that dismantled K-State, who beat Kansas last night. Start. Bob Huggins, we felt, was very optimistic. You get one, then you feel good about yourself. Then you have Texas, a top 10 team, coming in here Saturday. And then a week of good play has changed how you feel about yourself.
Ball trying to change the way the Horned Frogs feel about the game. Trims the lead to 8 with 49 seconds left. Well, as the clock runs down and the horn goes off, Miles will hoist the 3. Horned Frogs are still 0-11 here at the Coliseum. The Mountaineers' victory snaps an 11-game losing streak against AP top 25 teams.